Yo, Revolver here. And welcome to the second episode of the Ayaka progression series. Last week was packed with content, but this week was much more chill. Well, as always, I started off the days by doing dailies. I even did reputations again. After triple crowning Yugioh for her birthday, I lost a hefty amount of mora. I know, I still have more than enough, but I still want to be ahead. My next characters that I'm gonna level up are going to be Rosie, Zhengling and Sayu. So, better to have more than less. After doing my dailies, I do my Unagi route. Don't ask why, okay? I also farm Sakura blooms every 2 days. Also don't ask. Maybe I do once a video where I show you my Sakura bloom route. Might be helpful for new players. Right now, I'm still farming Blizzard's Rare. I did get some interesting pieces. Some of them turned out to be okay, but I will level up the potential pieces in a future episode. Oh, also, we got 100 Primogems. For some issues with character interactions, I think using Yelan with Raiden together. Because there wasn't much to do besides the regular stuff, I started the Yelan quest mid-week and was able to finish it. About the Yelan story quest, honestly, it wasn't that bad, but it still sucks that it was mainly focused on, I have no idea how to pronounce that name, Ji and Uncle Tian. That's not what I want from the Yelan story quest. One thing that kept me going and which I was intrigued about was when Yelan said she would also like to candidate for the position of Tianchu. I don't know if I missed something out, but I think we never got the explanation why. I thought things are not always as they appear. Haha, did you see what I did there? But seriously, I have no idea if I missed something out or if there really was no conclusion to that anymore. I felt that Yelan wanted the position for other reasons, just from the type of character she is. At least I was reading through it for 80% of the time, so that's a good sign. There are just a handful of character story quests that I read 100% through. This week I finally was able to start the Abyss. For now, I was able to get 30 stars. I have to say, the Abyss this time around was a bit harsh for my teams. These are the teams that I usually used for the previous Abyss, and I was able to get 34 stars. But this Abyss, I can't get 3 stars on the 12th floor. Like always, I need to build and level up my other characters properly too, but I'm also using characters of my preferences. And Abyss usually says no to preferences. In one floor, you had to fight against the Hilichurs with the cryo shields and the cryo slimes. And in the second half, you had to fight against the Magu Kenki. In that chamber, I struggled a lot. Also, the Whooper flowers give me every time PTSD flashbacks. I just have a hard time with the Ayato team. They have the problem to finish that floor in time, that I have still time left that Ayaka can finish the second chamber. I probably should do Abyss a couple of times that I get the hang of it. There are always some tricks to it, and improving in gameplay will make it easier to clear it. Like rotations and stuff, where my free IQ is not gonna help at all. Also using different characters. But I'm not going to stress about it that much, it's just a couple of primos. And I don't want to change my preferences that much, just because of the Abyss. With time, I will eventually clear it. This is the amount of Primogems I accumulated after 13 days. On the second account, I did almost the same stuff as on my main, except that I did some extra quests and farmed a different domain. On that one, I accumulated this amount. Well, yeah. As you saw, it was a pretty chill week in Genshin, or more like a normal week in Genshin. That's it. Stay safe, guys. See ya.